All right, problem 607 on LeetCode. So in this particular scenario, we have three different tables: the salesperson, company, and orders. Now, hopefully you read the problem, but it sounds like to me we'd probably want to break the problem down to two steps. So the first step would be to maybe output a holistic list of orders or a list of sales IDs associated with orders, which are then associated with any transaction where the company was read. That would be the first step. Once we have that, then the second step would be to tap into the salesperson table and then identify sales IDs that are not in that list of sales IDs from that first subset that we pulled. And that way you should be able to get a list of all sales IDs that were never associated with an order that was associated with the company read. So let's break this down. So first we're going to pull from the orders table. So select and TBD, right? Which columns are we going to be pulling? And we're going to be pulling from the orders table. Give that an alias of O. And then again, we want to be able to distinguish between records that are or aren't associated with the company read. So we're going to inner join, because we're only interested in records where this join is actually able to occur. Inner join company C, and the condition is going to be o.compid equals c.comid. And then also, as part of that join condition, we also want to make sure that the company name is read. And the reason, again, this is a two-step process. So in this subset, we want to ensure the records we're pulling are associated with the company read. And the second part of what we're going to do is going to look for sales IDs that aren't in this list of sales ID. So effectively, all we're doing here is going to pull the o.sales ID. So we're selecting just the sales ID from the set of records, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this as a subquery. So specifically, I'm going to use a CTE. So with CTE orders with company read, just to kind of keep the labeling obvious as to what we're doing here. So in the future, we know exactly what we did here, what this CTE represents. So that's the CTE. Now that we have that, we can simply tap into the salesperson table. So select sales ID from salesperson where sales ID not in, and then the list of sales IDs from this CTE. And I guess what we're outputting is the name. So it's not the sales ID, it is the name from the salesperson table. And that should give us what we need. Let's give that a shot. Oh, and we have a syntax error. So with this CTE as, of course, we gotta keep the as keyword in there. And that's accepted. Now I'm going to hit submit. And there you have it.